another tunnel. I'm happy. I think it was this stretch of road yesterday that really told me things had changed. I was going along quite happily, and you notice the scenery changes, the country changes. As you can see, the whole mountainous aspect that we saw so much of in the north, that's pretty much gone. So that's one. Two, there is just a load of rubbish, all sorts of trash on the roadside. That was my second thing, is like I didn't see trash on the road anywhere, and now it's absolutely everywhere. And then there was one other thing that I haven't seen in a long time, actually. I came across a woman yesterday sitting roadside under a parasol. And me being an optimist, I just thought, well, that is a really weird place to be sunbathing. Then maybe 1 or 2 minutes after, I came across a woman. She was washing her lady parts with a bottle of water behind the guardrail.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
That's it. Grazie. Just put that in my manly Lara Croft bag, which everybody thinks looks really cool. I'm sorry, which nobody thinks looks really cool. We travelled about 100 kilometers inland, and all of a sudden everything is, well, beautiful again. What a view like that can do to your state of mind is really something. There are just so many speed cameras around Italy that it does your head in a bit. And again, this was a really nice road just for being a bit windy, a bit swoopy, and it's just enjoyable. But the speed limits just don't make any sense, dude. I mean, it is the exact same country that will let you do 90 on a mountain pass, that will then insist that you do 60 kilometers an hour on a 4-lane, dead straight piece of road for no apparent reason. It's just unfathomable, and I fear I'm going to have a lot of mail from Italy by the time I get back. We are now slowly but surely closing in on Napoli. According to my sat-nav, we've got about 80 kilometers to go, but that is obviously mountain roads and winding and all that. So as the crow flies, we shouldn't be that far out. The cool thing is, every now and then I get a glimpse of the horizon, and really, really big mountains are starting to appear. I'm the only one here, dude. What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for? There's one other thing I've noticed about Italy that I really just don't like. This is a cultural thing, I'm sure, but you know that siesta kind of thing they do? I've been riding all day now, and I can get fuel anywhere I like. That's not a problem. But I'm sorry, would you like a cup of coffee? Anything? Would you like a cup of coffee? Oh, but it's just a couple of hours during the day, you know, work around it. It's the entire f***ing afternoon! And we don't like it to work in the afternoon, it's very hot, eh? Just get on with it, get me a f***ing coffee, Giuseppe!
Ah, Naples, the most Italian city of all, and a lot rougher than most, but you've got to love it. Walking around the city, we enjoyed the architecture. It has beautiful parks, badly drawn penises, exquisite views, and the food is, well, there. There are statues of dudes punching horses, and Julius Caesar telling you exactly where to go with that pineapple pizza. As with most Italian cities, pace is everything, but the infrastructure, meh. When I got to Napoli, I had no idea what I wanted to see there. I knew about Pompeii, I knew about Vesuvius, but other than that, I have no idea what the place is known for. After a short stint on the Google, I found out that Naples was home to one of my childhood heroes. I mean, it's only Bud fucking Spencer.
Thanksgiving.
So I'm in the city of Pompeii right now, and it is about 35 degrees out, which I guess the locals would say is pretty chilly. While I was prepared for the heat, I really was not prepared for how absolutely massive it really is. Really, every single time you think you're at the end somewhere, there's always more of it. That pretty much covers Pompeii for us for today. We did about 10 kilometers of walking inside Pompeii. We didn't even get to see everything still. If you, like me, are gonna go here and expect to find like a little archaeological dig to look at, you will be blown away by the sheer size of it. Though it is a deeply impressive site, there is only a finite amount of time you can actually look at rocks and be interested in them. And with that, back to bikes.
A very good afternoon, my babies. Currently, the Speed Triple and I are on our way to do a lap of the Amalfi coast. A little status update on everything then. Italy's still beautiful, but we will be leaving it shortly. GoPro remote has somehow stopped working. The Speed Triple has never been this dirty in its life. To have a look at how absolutely disgusting the Triple looks. Oh, you poor thing.
According to most, the Amalfi Coast is one of the most beautiful places in Italy, and therefore the world. Renowned for its steep cliffsides, spectacular views, luxury hotels, and the bluest of blue shorelines. A lesser known fact, however, is that it is also the birthplace of vehicular claustrophobia.
Ooh! Treats! Oh, this is pretty insane, this. Amalfi Coast. They say scooters, the smaller the better. Even the triple's pretty wide, considering the space I've got. Isn't that a gorgeous sight? Now I really wanted to go to the Amalfi Coast, but now that I'm here, most of it, honestly, I can't quite see because the traffic is like playing Tetris. But the views are gorgeous. There is no getting away from that. Now if you want, you can go ahead and call me a wimp, but I was just standing there looking out over the Amalfi Coast, and I wanted to do some drone footage, but I just didn't have the balls to just put that thing over the edge. If something would happen, there's absolutely no way of me retrieving that thing.
The Amalfi Coast then. Worth a visit? Definitely. But maybe, if possible, go by boat. Up next on RunningWide Adventure Time. Ta-da! Oh man, we almost forgot to show you all the kinky stuff they had in Pompeii. I mean, there was BDSM, there was doggy style, there was reverse cowboys. There were even penises on the pavement. Can you blame Vesuvius for just saying, you know what, fuck you guys, I've had it with this shit.